your opinion about legislation and the governor's initiatives. Please press 3 to obtain contact information to the governor's office. Para servicio en español, all of our representatives are currently busy. Please continue to hold for the next available staff member. Florida's economy is heading in the right direction. By cutting taxes and lowering the cost of living, we are creating an opportunity economy. We still have a lot of... Thank you for calling Governor Rick's Office of Citizen Services. My name is Sharon. May I have your phone number?
How you doing? How do you spell your name?
Sharon, S-H-A-R-O-N.
Okay, Sharon.
May I have your phone number?
Sharon, I want to go under anonymous because I fear retaliation. I want to
One moment, sir. One moment, please. Okay, how may I assist you, sir?
Okay, Sharon, I want to thank you. Here's the thing, okay? I'm calling about in the Bay County Library. That's in Bay County, Florida. I witnessed something I thought I would never hear in my whole life at a library. A person was riding a bicycle and they parked it real close to the library around a sign that basically said, it was a sign that was put up by the library that was very close to the entrance of the library.
Okay.
And what happened was I overheard this conversation. I could not believe it. They threatened to have arrested this person because all they did is they feared having their bicycle stolen. From what I understand, this guy had a white bicycle, had Be Nice on the back of it, from what I understand, and it has a sign on the back that says Be Nice, okay? Now, here's the situation. As of, if I'm not correct, today's March 10th, 2015. Am I correct on that?
Yes, this is 2015.
Okay, now, the situation is this. This person is not a troublemaker. This person does not start fights. He's doing intense law research of where he's fixing to put some dirty cops in prison on false charges. So he's been using the library to find all his information of where he's got false charges against him in the first place. So anyway, the way you can know this is this happened about, I think it was last week, of where this person went to park their bike. They was threatened by a Robin Shiloh, who claims to be the library director. And then there was a circulation director by the name of Stephen Efert, came right up in the library there and threatened to have arrested if the person didn't move their bike. The person said, look here, you got the bicycle rack 200 feet away. You've got pillars that are blocking it. You got tinted windows. There's no way that anybody can even see if somebody wanted to steal somebody's bicycle out there. And yet there's a spot right, and then they use this excuse. They said, well, we might get hurt. So they're not concerned about the bicyclists getting hurt on having their bicycle stolen. And yet they allow wheelchairs in there. They allow baby strollers in there. They allow people to come in there with walkers and everything like that. And yet they're claiming that somebody might get hurt. Where this person had the bike parked, they would have to literally get a head start and run right through the wall. And I'm wondering if Robin Shiloh is part of this conspiracy. She can go to jail a minimum of 10 years, $10,000 fine. That's United States Code Title 18, 241, 242, which is a $10,000 fine and 10 years in prison. She can go to prison under conspiracy 838 of the Florida statutes, which for some reason or another, Robin Sheilo, I don't understand this, why she would make up this crazy thing that says it's okay for wheelchairs to come in, it's okay for baby strollers to come in, but if you park your bike anywhere near the building, that's in violation. And then on top of that, the very day where this person was threatened, to further document this, there was some maintenance workers that were working on the United States of America flagpole, and they said they wanted to park their bike to a sign. They said, no, you can't do it. You got to park it in the grass. Last time I checked, does this not? How could a person safeguard their bike if it's parked in the grass, where somebody can pick it up and take it, haul it away in a pickup truck? What do you think about that?
I can't give you any opinion, sir.
Well, let me ask you something. If this was happening to you, how would you feel about it?
But, sir, I cannot form an opinion during state time.
You cannot or will not?
I cannot.
What do you mean you cannot? How many years in prison?
You're asking me for my opinion, sir.
Yeah.
I cannot provide you my
Here's the thing. If you don't have compassion for people...
That's nothing with my compassion. You asked me for my opinion. I cannot form an opinion during state time.
But here's the point. Let me ask you something. Is there a forbidden law that you can't form an opinion of compassion and understanding? I
cannot form an opinion during state time. I'm taking your comments.
Oh, so in other words, let me ask you something. Is anybody in the governor's office going to call Robin Sheilo, the Bay County library?
Sir, so since your issue is, it sounds with a library, so a moment, let me see who...
So in other words, what you're saying, Sharon,
Someone will be with you shortly. This year, I signed our Get Your Money, Check Step budget. The return money back is a hard look at them. Increased funding for education, creating more opportunities for families. The entire nation is taking notice of the progress Florida's economy has made over the last 3 years. The nation's top CEOs rated Florida the second best place to do business in the country. We have no personal income tax. Job creation has continued to climb. And Florida is on pace for another record year of tourism. Hard work has paid off. Since December 2010, Florida has created over 640,000 private sector jobs. We still have a lot more work to do, but it is clear that we are headed in the right direction. Hi, I'm Governor Rick Scott. My focus is on creating jobs and opportunities for Florida's families. To do this, we need to make sure Florida's private sector continues to grow and our kids get a great education. That is why we have taken steps to continue the progress we've made since 2010 by focusing on jobs and education. Since December 2010, Florida has created over 640,000 private sector jobs, and our unemployment rate continues to drop. Our state's housing market is rebounding. Our exports and imports support over 2 million Florida jobs. See a phone number where you can call for your concerns. One moment. County Commissioner, that's who you need to contact.
Okay, let me explain something to you. Okay.
It's a local issue, sir, so you'll need to contact the mayor.
Oh, let me ask you something. If a local cop raped you, would you go, oh, well, that's a local issue? Bicyclists are being raped of their rights, okay? So in other words, Title IX is the only reason why you got your position in the first place. Otherwise, you'd have to be barefoot and pregnant. But you don't care about the bicyclists, right?
Sir, you're asking me for information. I'm telling you where you need to contact.
I've already tried, Miss Sharon. What's your last name, please?
My name is Sharon Hill.
Okay. Okay.
Bay County
Let me give you the number. Let me give you the number. 8140, okay? Let me give you another number. I tried calling, okay? I tried calling the Bay County Commission.
No. This is a local issue. That's who the appropriate place for you to call regarding your concerns about the issue with the library.
Let me hear the number. Let me hear it. And the name of the person.
I'm sorry?
Give me the name and the number of the person.
Absolutely. I'll give you the, for Bay County, I'll give you the mayor's information. One moment. You in Panama City?
Yeah, I'm in Panama City, Florida. Good old boy, where cops rape young women in this town, where there was a cop by the name of Mark Bomia that murdered Anna Beach. Yeah, I'm in a town where there's local issues, where the cops can do as they damn well please, and we can call out for the governor, and the governor won't even do anything.
Again, this is a local issue.
In other words, you don't care. You don't care. It didn't happen to you, right? You don't care. What are you doing in that local issue? If a cop raped you locally in your town, hey, that's okay, right? If a cop rapes you in your own town, right, that's a local issue, right?
You need to file a written report against the law enforcement officer, and it needs to be a written request.
Oh, let me ask you something. What is the reason for we even having a Florida governor's complaint number if you're running it back down to the people that caused the problem in the first place?
Sir, you're calling regarding local issues. I'm advising you who to
Local. In other words, what you're saying is you don't care about dirty cops, right? You don't care because it's not your problem, right? You're a welfare case. You're a welfare case, a Tallahassee state welfare case, right? You're a Tallahassee welfare case, right? You don't care about nobody else, right? As long as you got yours, you don't care about the poor bicyclist, do you? Huh, right? You don't care, right?
If you don't stop yelling at me in 3 seconds, I'm hanging up the phone. 1. Are you going to stop yelling at me, sir?
Yeah, I want to know the reason why you're not concerned and you say local issue. That's an excellent way to get out of doing anything. You're not needed in the first place, Sharon Hill. You're not needed. You're not needed. What's your salary? What's your salary, huh? You're not needed.